there, guys. Welcome back to the channel. You're watching A Ritter Bit Will Do, and today, well, we're going to move some more snow. See, this morning, well, last night it started snowing, and we got about 6 inches of snow this morning, which caused the schools to be about 2 hours late. We have, in Minnesota, if it snows in the morning, we have what is a 2-hour late delay, a 2-hour late start. Which gives the plows a chance to get out there and move the snow before the buses are all over the place, and it gives us also some time for the sun to come up, because when we're going to school it's still dark out. But anyway, because it's so cold, I plugged in my tractor here. We're going to go do some cleanup. I was able to get out this morning and kind of do some of the major stuff, but I got a couple more driveways to do, and just, I got the sidewalk to do, and just some cleanup around some places that I missed. But I got my infrared thermometer, and I wanted to show you, first of all, if we just take the temp of the frame right here, you can see that it's a whopping 6 above, right? But if we move over here to the engine block, now apparently I can get a reading right through that grate. You can see that it's 20, depending on where you move. Look at it, get up top, higher to the part of the engine. You can see that's almost 50 degrees. There's 49. Oh, there's 50. Now this block heater's really only been plugged in for less than an hour, so it really does a great job of warming up the engine before you start it. And as you know, it's less wear and tear because the engine's a little bit warmer. It's going to start a little bit easier. It's going to start a lot easier. Not that I really ever have a problem getting this engine started, but when you're starting a really cold engine and it pops off, and it just sounds kind of terrible. So anyway, it should make things a little bit smoother for the engine here. So we're going to go move some snow. So stick around and see what kind of trouble we can get into. It's just getting dark and the moon is coming up. So it's going to be maybe a bright moonlit snow blowing night. Oh, and of course my Christmas lights will be in the background too, I suppose. Oh man, it's crazy around here. All right, here we go. That sounds pretty good for a cold start, doesn't it? Listen to that engine purr. broke a shear pin, so we got to replace it. Shouldn't take just more than a couple minutes, guys, so here we go. Okay guys, I buy the shear pins in bulk. I go to the hardware store, get myself I think that's a 1/4 inch bolt and a lock washer, and they work just great for shear pins. This is number 2 steel, so it's real weak and it'll break if it you know, if I get a big ice chunk in there or whatever. They work real well. So I need to show you this here. Alright, one thing when you're putting your auger on, you don't want to have the augers facing the same direction. Can you see that these are parallel with each other? They need to be offset. One needs to be up, one needs to be down. They work much better like that. And then find where that hole goes, and you see a whole bunch of grease squirt out of there. Now we put the lock washer in, that bolt going. And my hands are all greasy. And tool's ready. There. What'd that take? A minute? I didn't have any in my toolbox. I usually keep a few of these in there, so if it happens again, now we don't have to come back to the house. And another night of plowing done. I don't know how many driveways I did. 3, 4, 5, whatever. I was having too much fun to really keep track. Hey guys, check this out. If you ever lose your fuel cap, you can use a Jif peanut butter jar. Don't ask. Anyway, yeah, I lost my fuel cap and I replaced it with a Jif peanut butter jar. One of my favorite snacks is peanut butter and crackers. So after I had lost my fuel cap, I was looking online to see how much a replacement would cost, and they're like 30 bucks. And that doesn't seem like much, but I was looking over at the peanut butter jar thinking, that just might work. Well, sure enough, it worked. So I put a little pinhole in the top of that cap, so I can see it. Can you see that little pinhole? I don't know if you can. Anyway, I don't know if it needs to be vented or not, but it is now, and water doesn't ever really get on top of it because it's kind of protected by this cab cutout. So not a problem until I get a new one. Okay guys, it's getting cold here in Minnesota. Don't move here. This is a ridiculous place to live. Take my word for it, okay? It's cold. Every winter I wonder, why do we still live here? But here we are. So until next time guys, keep on tractoring and God bless.